Live, baby.
Welcome back to the show, Reed. How you
Boom.
doing?
I'm
It's been
doing
a while.
good. Oh yeah. How was your Christmas?
We talked we talked after Christmas, but you mean New Year?
No, we didn't. Did we?
Yeah, last time we recorded was probably like I think it was the day after Christmas. Last time we actually recorded.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Everything's blending together.
I know.
No,
But you stay up till the New Year. You stay up to 12.
yeah, I stayed up till 12, then I went to bed.
Yeah,
It wasn't anything eventful. It was just
get a New
home.
Year's kiss, huh?
No. Maybe in my dreams that night.
Yeah,
But other
me
than
too.
that, it is a negative.
Single for another year, man.
Single and ready to mingle, baby.
One of these days, we'll find a girl for us.
I just don't understand women these days.
Just don't.
They always,
What's there to not get about me, man?
they
I
always
don't get
go for the hot guy.
I've been called disturbed and weird and creep. I don't get it, man.
One thing I noticed about like meme pages is if you go to the comments, if it was like a meme about a girl, it's just a bunch of incel comments, just like this is the type of girl that goes for the jock or like something stupid like that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
So I just want to. I'll accept your apology
I
now.
think I know what we're about to get into, and I've been excited to talk about this since you told me.
I'll accept your apology now. Go ahead. Say
I-
that. Sorry, I was wrong.
You know what? I was wrong.
Thank
I
you.
shouldn't have jumped to conclusion, but
Thank you.
I think you beat Wish. You wished upon a
So
star,
for those,
and you got
paid
it.
off, and I grabbed that star and exceeded that star. So to those listening, a while back I ordered. So I've never been one to get the fancy things that are going on. Like there's
You-
always like
You
those
are
ear
probably
pods,
the cheapest person I know.
very cheap. Like these headphones. These headphones are actually expensive, but I didn't buy them. My aunt got them for me. So
Mhm.
that's the only time I ever have expensive stuff is someone else gets them for me. But otherwise, like the headphones I usually use and get, like I'll get them at grocery outlet for $5. And
Oh,
I'm
those
like,
are the
oh,
good
there you
ones
go.
too.
Yeah, bingo. But so obviously I've never bought Beats because they're like what, $200? What would you
Mhm.
say?
Yeah, I'd say
200,
around 200, 300.
So of course I'm not going to spend that kind of money on headphones.
No.
So
In this climate,
not with inflation how it is, So I go on the Wish app, and I see Beats for $20. I was like, well, sign me up. So I instantly put my card in. Instantly. I didn't even think twice about it. Paid it, came from China, so it took a while. But I let some of my friends and my Padres, my posse, know what I bought. And I was like, guys,
and I
I
told
just
him
got
it was
Beats.
a bad idea.
I
I
got
think we
Beats
talked
for
about it on this
$20.
podcast.
No, we talked about it when we were FaceTiming.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, I got Beats for $20. He's like, Justin, you didn't put your card in there and all this,
I was
just
like,
bashing me.
I thought they were
saying
just
I'm
gonna have
not
like
smart.
a sticker on it, and I was just like,
Well-
dude, come on.
Well, I just recently got back from Idaho, and lo and behold, guess what came in the mail, baby? Beats
I
White
am
Studio.
shocked. You won,
And they worked
dude.
like a charm. I did.
Most people
Who's
get
paying
like
$200?
ripped off on Wish. Like it's something random. You are the second person I know who has gotten something that's like it actually came and it was actually the same as the picture.
Now, I've bought a lot of stuff on Wish
Mm-hmm.
because killer deals, okay?
Yeah.
Killer deals. I've bought a lot of stuff on Wish. And so far, haven't been let down. Not once.
That's crazy. That is insane.
Besides once, I got a watch and it was for free. I got it for free on there. Didn't have to pay anything because it was like my first thing I purchased or whatever.
Did you have to pay for shipping though?
I think it was like $1 maybe.
That's where they get
It was
you.
like- that's how they get you, man. But $1. And the watch did break, but it was due to me. I was working out in it, and it's not like a workout watch, and it snapped. So it was on me, But
I don't know if
otherwise,
that's on
I've
you.
bought crossbow arrows. I bought a laser that could be seen a mile away.
And
bought
can it
that
be
from
seen a
Wish.
mile away?
You bet your ass it can. best $3 I've ever spent with that.
And,
All right.
and it was successful. You tested it.
Yeah, I got it senior year of high school. I still have it. It's in my survival fanny pack in case I need to be seen a mile away. But
Dude,
yeah, best $3 I've ever spent. Let me just say that.
I mean, props on that. I am surprised. I'm shocked when you sent me the picture of them, and I was like, those look official. I mean, they look like these ones. I mean, well, they're the different,
Yeah, it says
different
studio.
ones, but
It's Beats Studio. Work like a charm. They are the reason they were $20 is because they were refurbished, so it means they were used or whatever. But
oh,
brand
see, you
spanking.
should have thrown that in.
Well, I'm not
I
buying
would,
brand new Beats.
I would have understood if it were refurbished. I thought they were like brand new, and you were buying
No,
it for
but
$20.
even refurbished, I mean, that would be like probably $100 maybe. At
I
least
mean,
triple digit.
they say it costs like $12 to make these things. Kind of like an iPhone and anything else. It takes like it's cheap, but then they just sell it for a shit ton over here.
Those dirty bastards.
I mean, it's smart though. I can't believe like the whole Beats. I think they're owned by Apple now. You better not let Apple hear that you got those for only $20,
dude.
they'll be knocking at your door.
How is Apple gonna talk to me when I got my Droid?
I'm off the grid with my Droid.
I'm literally unrecognizable. They can't find me. Not a chance,
dude. I cannot. I thought they were just gonna be like it had a sticker. Like I've seen some like fake ones where it's just a sticker. It's just they look, and you're just like, oh god.
I've done that. I've done that too. I wanted to look like I had Beats, and I had like my grocery outlet pair. Drew Sharpie, put a B on it.
Yeah, for a while these type of headphones were in style.
Oh yeah,
like the ones that go over. Yeah, the ones that go over and stuff. It was like an athlete. Like I remember a lot of people would be walking around our high school. The Beats.
Why do you think I'm wearing
neck.
them, man? Why do you think I'm wearing them? I don't wear them around school. If I like listen to music around school, I'll have like a connected one.
It's too much commitment. It's too much commitment to have these big old ones. Cool. Yeah. I remember it was probably like our freshman year. They were very popular.
Yeah, but you want to know the downfall of Wish? What's wrong with Wish? Have you ever surfed the web on Wish?
Yeah, I've been on Wish, looked at stuff.
So when you go onto like Facebook, do you get the
advertisements?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I've wanted to bring this up for a while. I just always forget. Yeah. Do you see some of the stuff that they advertise for you? Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. Because I get some weird things.
I've gotten like, I don't know if I've gotten like weird things, but like random, like basically like as seen on TV type stuff. Like, I don't know, a sham wow or something like that. Like weird stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm talking way weirder.
But do you have a Wish account, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm so maybe it's like it's an account
for the Wish family.
They're trying to like push it on you. Like maybe they're trying to be like, let's see how weird this guy is.
Well, so the Wish advertisements I get a lot of weird sex toys. Lots of them. I get a lot of weird sex costumes.
What are you looking up, man?
I'm not looking at.
Don't be shy. What are you looking
Don't put that on me. They don't put that on me. But I get these. Let's see if I can.
They just look at your browser history and you're like, this man's a freak. Let's advertise this.
No, but like a lot of I get a lot of these weird costumes, and it's just like full like leather straps, like, and it's like it's on like mannequins, and they're all tied up. I'm like, why am I getting these in my feed?
Yeah, see, I've seen like weird like cosplay costumes. I guess that could be considered. They're like the sexier like girl versions, where it's like basically a thong. I've seen those cosplays that pop up.
I get both.
You get both.
I get male and female. Yeah.
They're trying to find out what kind of person you are.
I'm getting the bet and switch hitter right now.
Yeah, no, I think probably the weirdest thing I saw was probably like a cosplay. I imagine they're insane.
Oh my god, yeah. See, I'm not the only one. There's people that.
I mean, because Wish is kind of like Amazon, right? Where it's like different
very
companies.
Cheap version Amazon.
Yeah, like different companies over probably in like China or somewhere like that, where they. This is like stuff I feel like
a lot of stuff comes from China.
Yeah, I feel like this is like stuff you'd find kind of like at a wet market in China next to COVID. Like these like stands that are like, I don't know, that like catch the eye of, I guess, maybe children or like, kind of fake
Or
stuff.
21-year-olds.
Yeah. Yeah, like, or like, say, I don't know, a lot of them have like these booths where it's like fake stuff, like where something you would buy like Supreme, like a fake Supreme thing.
See, okay, so I found something that I've gotten this on my feed before,
Oh boy.
and it always is on Facebook. Okay, and I
Mhm.
looked up Wish advertisements to see if anybody else was getting things I was getting at recommend. So for looks like €5. Okay,
Hmm.
for €5, you can get a plastic bag of white powder.
Does it say what the powder is, or it's
Nope,
just
no description. White powder.
oh?
Looks like cocaine.
I would be scared to open that. There's some pneumonia or something in there. I think they know what people are going like. They're like, someone's gonna think this is cocaine. Let's just put this on there. Smart
This
idea.
is a common one this is a common one I get. It shows a picture of a big toe, someone's big toe, and it's like a prong that peels it off.
Like the nail.
That peels off, yeah, peels off the big toenail, and it's like just sticking on there, and it's for like, I think it's a steal. It's like €4, so it's a pretty good deal.
It's a
But
steal. Yeah, it's like $3.
no,
That's
and
a
then there's a
steal.
whole bunch of bathroom ones like that you put on your genitalia that you can pee through or whatever. It's like a filter or something. Like
Like
if
a
you're on the
funnel?
go, I
Like,
gotta pee.
I think I know what you're talking.
Get
It's like
on
the
there.
ones that's like for
Road
women,
trips.
where it's
Yeah,
like they could
yeah.
pee standing up. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah,
I think
get
those popped
all the
up
time
before.
too. And then you can get a lot of. It says a lot of pills and pipes.
What? Pills and pipes?
Pills and pipes, baby.
Dude, I wonder if there's probably has to be somebody out there who's tried it.
Yeah, thought
I
about it.
just Yeah, because I know it's a popular like YouTube genre to be like, I ordered this off Wish. Let's see what I got. And they'll like
Yeah,
order an
I
iPhone.
should have made a video about these bad
Yeah, you're a
boys,
success
man.
story.
I am.
Yeah, they'll
They
order
might
like a
write book
bunch of
about
stuff,
me.
and then like half of it will be good, but half of it won't.
Yeah, so like I ordered obviously the downfall of Wish is you get weird advertisements on your public Facebook page.
Yeah.
And then you get, it takes a long time for your product to get to you because it's coming from China.
You're like, how long
I
did it take you?
Well, these came fairly quick. It was like a week.
Uh-huh.
Like a week and a couple days. But like I ordered crossbow arrows one time for my crossbow at the beginning of the pandemic. At the beginning of the pandemic, and it took probably like 3 months for me to get my 6 arrows. I ordered 6 arrows.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I was waiting, and like I ended up like trying to cancel, and then I got this like China response, and it was like I can only identify a couple words and said just no, they're coming. I was like, all right, I guess they're coming. But it took like 3 months, so I ended up ordering crossbow arrows off of Amazon. So I got like 6 from there, and then lo and behold, those Wish ones came. So now I'm just packing heat in the room with arrows. But like everything else, like it takes you like 3 to 4 weeks, dude. It's like a month.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's a process those things have to go through. I was thinking back to your pandemic comment. I think, dude, we should just become like a full-on conspiracy podcast.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
But like the most like craziest stuff. Just like
Alex Jones.
Yeah, we could like basically start a cult. Just
the
loyal followers.
The hooligan army.
Yeah. It's just slowly in time, we slowly start to turn into like these crazy conspiracy theorists.
Slowly grow beard and long hair.
Yeah. We're like hiding in locations. The podcast will be like in a dark with just a light.
Yeah.
Be like, we can't let the government find us. We know too
Did you
much.
did you see that Amazon is coming up with a store, an
Really?
in-person store?
Really?
I'm about that, dude.
Well, they
That would be one of the stores. If I went in there, I'm spending a minimum of $100.
they have a grocery store.
I don't want groceries. I want knickknacks that I don't need, but I want. You ever go on Amazon and be like, "Oh, I really need this"? No. As long
Yeah,
as I
that's
go on there,
true.
I'm like,
That's
I
true.
kind of want that.
I think it is weird though. You can buy food off of Amazon.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Like
That's
you could
weird.
buy like
I'm not buying.
pasta, all
Yeah, I'm not
kinds of
buying
stuff.
food online.
Just order a full-on meal. Just order
For
a
me,
couple of
ordering some
steaks
from
through Amazon.
Wish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I wonder if you can find food on Wish.
Let me find
Look
out.
it up for me. See
Look
if
up.
you can like get a steak on Wish. I mean, I wouldn't throw it
I
out
don't
there.
have my Wish app. I don't have my Wish app.
You don't have the app?
I deleted it because my a downfall of being on Android. You only have a certain amount of storage, so like you can only have a couple apps before it says storage full. So I had to delete all my pictures, or I moved all my pictures into my Snapchat. My eyes only.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I just have my camera roll in there. So I have like all the free space in there, and then I have to delete. I have to like whenever I want a new app, I got to delete an app. I got to exchange. But I'll Google it. Can you get food on Wish?
I imagine it has to be. Maybe not the best quality. Can I get a bat? Some bat meat on Wish.
Ew. You probably.
I mean, it's not off the table.
Yep, you can get food on Wish.
I knew it. Yes, dude. Maybe that should be your next adventure. Order some food. Some meats.
I'll make a YouTube video of that.
Some
I'll do
exotic meats.
that. Oh gosh,
The web is an interesting place.
dude, the deep dark web, man.
So I was thinking of this the other day. And it made me die. And I was the only one thinking about it. So I looked crazy while I was sitting there thinking of this. I saw on TikTok, it was a lady giving a tour of her office and that she was an accountant at. And just guess where she was an accountant at?
Probably like a top, like Facebook, Google, something like that. Big old corporation.
It's a corporation. It is Pornhub.
Ooh, she's an accountant there.
Yes. And I was thinking how like some of these people like, you know, you go to school, get a job for like basically an accountant, something like that. You go home for the holidays. So, oh, where are you working at? Oh, I'm an accountant at this big corporation.
I got a sweet gig. Got a sweet gig going.
Or like on like Facebook, you put what your job is, just accountant at porn.
What do you think her job entails? Like,
It's just she was just like, oh, this is a day in my life, like as an office worker, and it was just her going through the balance. No, nothing like that.
None.
It
Zero.
was a normal office job, normal people just sitting there being accountant. Like she was. I was just like,
how much
what a place to work.
What do you think that they spend their money on there? I mean, obviously tech equipment and like probably advertisements, but like, what else do you have to buy? And
I mean, you know, you got payroll, got to go through payroll.
Yeah, salaries. You know, you got to taxes.
People wanted more money in their contracts.
STD
it's just crazy to think that people like it's a business. Like it's like somebody has to sit down with somebody and go over their contract. Just like, well, you're only
we can offer you a 3-year deal. Okay, yeah. 3-year deal.
Yeah, somebody is like a businessman. Just like, well, I mean, we can't offer you more money. You signed up for this amount of videos.
Whoever directs those videos should not get paid that much because not a lot of creation going in there, not a lot of thoughts.
I know most of them were probably like failed Hollywood directors, and it's just like, I got this sweet gig and I'm making bank. I would hate to be
a director because you're just sitting there watching. Cut all wrong.
No,
all wrong.
Started from the beginning.
Roll it again.
One of the lights went out. Fix that. Like it's an actual production. Like it just blows me away that that's a job.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's some of them who take pride in their work. Like what movie they like were on there. Like, see the beginning, the director spot. That was me. I did that.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
You're damn like
They-
you
they-
can't get any other job directing
yeah.
anything.
Yeah. No.
Like, what are they? They're just gonna look at your resume? Just, huh?
They have to look at a couple of your films that you
Yeah.
made. Like, all right,
Check
let's
out this
see
angle
how.
I did. Somebody
Yeah,
trying to do like a new Star Wars movie, be like, check out these angles I did. I want to bring this into the Star Wars movies.
oh no. Oh no.
Just a grungy look.
Yeah.
Acting is
No.
horrible.
Yeah, atrocious. Terrible, terrible. Not even an effort to be good either.
No, dude, there's an Instagram account that I follow that it's like it's
Oh,
just the
really?
it's just the beginning, like the story part of it.
Oh.
And dude, it's a good entertainment for like an hour. If you got an hour to burn, just look at the account and go through all like the setup.
I'll look at it.
It's just
I'll
all
look
like
at it.
random stuff. I mean, I don't recommend Googling it, but Instagram's a safe place
No, I,
to
you
look
know,
at.
I like this. I want to see the full film. I don't want
I wanna
just the
see how this
teaser.
plays
I
out.
want to see how this plays out.
I
Let me
can't
see the
invest
plot.
into a character without seeing how this film finishes.
Do you do you know that there's movies that are like hour long, like actual films of that type of stuff? Like,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
dude. I want to know: is there people sitting there like, oh, finally, this new? I've been waiting for this one to come out, the sequel.
You say that, but there's probably guys out there. We might know
An
a few
hour
of those
long,
guys.
hour and 30 minutes, like of a Wizard of Oz spinoff,
Well, I mean,
the
they
Wizard
have
of Balls or something.
yeah. I watched a documentary about that, like the parody ones. Like it's a huge company down in LA. And,
Rodfather.
yeah, and they're just like, how can we make like the most cheesiest version? Like they're like, they go for funny. Like the guy who owns it is like, I'm here for the funny, but then also we get to that. And it's like, dude, it's a weird business to be in. But what was I gonna
Yeah,
say?
I can't imagine someone sitting there for.
I mean, they do have movie theaters in San Francisco
Oh
that
yeah,
are
I know
dedicated to
that.
that,
Yeah,
and that is rough.
uh,
Or like an
yeah, that'd
old
be
like
awkward. Be
they're
very
like
awkward.
old like probably no more DVD VHS era. They used to have rooms in the back
Mhm.
where you could just go flip through, see which one you want to buy. You could close the curtain too.
Go to Blockbuster on a Friday night, like, which one's the one? The
think I-
Rodfather Part 2.
I think I found a winner.
I'm trying to look at. I'm trying to find some funny names of films that we can try to guess. That you can try to guess what the what the spin-off is.
Oh, dude. It'll probably be a little easy. They all just have like a little dad joke in the title. A little goof.
Little goof. Oh, they're down there. All right.
The internet's a dark place, man.
It's funny though. Okay. Some of these are easy. All right. Ace Ventura, crack detective.
Right off the bat, Ace Ventura, baby.
And then it says, did someone call for backup at the top?
Have you ever been to a Fry's Electronics?
Yeah, a long time ago.
They
though.
have a section where it's just parody,
Oh,
and you could just
Okay.
buy all that.
yeah. The Da Vinci Load.
Perfect. Who has to
evil-
think of these? There's a creative like department that has to
Creative
think of these.
break. Big whiteboard. All right, brainstorm. I got an
They're just
idea.
coming up.
A business pitch. Here we go. Listen to this one. This one. Evil Head. It's a zombie flick.
Oh boy. Yikes. Oh god.
Forest Hump.
Yes. Oh, that one's that's probably a weird one.
Yeah.
Because I mean Forrest Gump is
A little slow.
yeah. They pretty much show a scene like that already in the movie.
Edward Penis Hands.
Oh, I've heard of that one. I have heard of
I
that.
have too. That's not the first time I've
Yeah.
heard that one. I've heard that. Never seen it. Never had the honor of seeing it yet. But
Maybe we'll do a watch along one time for a podcast.
maybe next Friday I'll pick it up. Game of Bones. Dude,
Jesus.
Game of Thrones could be a movie about on its own.
Right?
Borderline.
Dude, I didn't realize that show had like incest in it.
Yeah, the main character sleeps with her nephew.
I think it was my mom who started watching it. She was
Daenerys.
like, she was like, there's a lot of weird scenes, but once you get past that,
Good Will Humping.
yeah, I knew that one was coming.
These are hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's just a little spin on words, a little play.
Drill Bill.
Oh my god. Oh.
I don't even know how to pronounce that one.
Oh boy. That's how you know
it like they just try to throw the word in the middle of it. Inspect her gadget.
No, no.
Legally boned.
That one was easy. Whoever did that, take some pride in your work.
Yeah.
That one was a little too easy.
Missionary Impossible.
That one's good.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, come on. Be a little better with it.
Night of the Giving Head.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
The Penetrator. It's called.
Oh,
It's the Terminator, but it says "I'll come again."
yeah, these are good.
I gotta delete my web history.
Someone's gonna be like,
Those are funny. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
those are good ones. I'm just like, some of them were a little lazy. Some of them should have put a little bit more effort in.
Lacked a little bit of the effort, a little bit of
know?
the creative spirit. Kind of
Yeah,
just
take some pride in your work, dude. Creativity.
Dude, we should make a script.
Oh,
Let's make a script that would win one. We would win an Academy Award.
Oh, dude, and like a title, dude. I wonder if you can just like submit it.
Star Horse. Got it.
I think that's already one, probably. You gotta think a little outside the box, like a movie nobody would think. But I feel like if it's already a movie, it's already got one.
Yeah, most likely.
Maybe a Broadway section. I don't know if there's any Broadway ones.
Off of the. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop talking.
It's a dark road to go down.
My mind is wandering, and we need to get out of it.
Get out of my head.
Get out of my head.
Man, pretty boring week of news, huh? Yeah, Zombie.
You've heard that? It's not by Zombie, is it?
No, it's called
It's
Zombie.
by Cranberries.
Yeah, it's called Zombie.
Oh, it's called In Your Head.
No, it's Zombie. They say zombie in it. They say zombie. Zombie.
That's what that word is? I thought it said someday. Hey, hey, hey.
I think
terrible at lyrics.
I listened to a cover of that before I listened to the actual one, and then I was like, "Oh, this is a song before that." I always feel betrayed if like an artist or something makes a cover song, and then you find the other one, and you're just like, "Oh, they didn't write that."
Yeah, I'm terrible at lyrics, dude. I don't know. Like when I sing along to a song, I'll most likely just make up my own words as I go, like what I think sounds right. But most of the time it's not right because half these people mumble.
Oh yeah,
I understand.
A lot of music now is just you can't really understand what they're saying. You just got to make up your own.
That's what I do. I've written a million songs.
Really?
Million cover songs.
Cover
songs. What I think they should sound like.
You could change one word so it's yours. Just changes the title too. Which a lot of people do that too. There's a lot of songs that use like the same chorus. Like I find it mostly in rapping that they do it. And they get away with it. And I'm just like, this is like the same song. Like there's one, you probably know this classic, the So Sick of Love Songs. 'Cause I'm so sick of love songs. So, so done with wishing. Neo. Come on, dude. Neo. Come
Dude,
on.
I haven't heard
You
Neo
let
in
me
so
down.
long. Him in
Yeah,
that
it's
little fedora.
oh yeah, dude. He was on top of the world for a while.
Yeah, dude, that was around like 2007 to 2009, and then like
Yeah.
you also had Jason Derulo.
And then he became a cat. He was in that movie
Yeah,
Cats. You ever
weird
watch
ass
that?
movie. No, I don't want to either. I saw the trailer and I was like, nope.
Apparently it's a weird Broadway show too. And that people were like, I don't know why they're gonna do this to a movie.
Yeah, enough with the costumes.
Yeah. Just
Been
stick
cool
to
it
the
with the
basics.
costume and the CGI. Whatever happened to good old Paranormal Activity? No CGI
Oh,
needed.
dude. Those movies will mess with your head, man.
Not really. The only good one was the first one.
Oh, the first one was fantastic. The second
And
one's
then,
all right. It's not bad.
so I'll take that back. I say that the first, what's the one where it's like the two girls and their little kids?
That's the third one where it's like the prequel
That
to
one,
the
I don't mind that one because I was like, that part kind of scared me at the end because it's like, whenever it's little children and like an old lady,
yeah.
I'm kind of freaked out.
You
Like that
you didn't
scene at
think
the end when he opens the door and there's a whole bunch of old
oh
ladies sitting in the dark,
dude.
dude. I shit my pants when that scene happened.
Yeah, I liked the story. Like I liked the first one, and then I liked the story with the second one. It's her sister, and
What
then
was
I
the
liked
second one?
it was her sister.
And her like husband gets like her neck snapped in half.
Yeah, by the lady from the first one. And then
Yeah, I know that
I
one.
liked the third one, and then the fourth one was just like they moved into a neighborhood and they were there, and it was just like it was just kind of like eh. And then the was it the fifth one? The fifth one was just weird.
I don't think I ever saw like Pat. I saw the last one I saw was the one where it was the little kid from it was like it was the little kid and that girl from the first one is like the neighbor.
Yeah, that's the fourth one.
I saw that was the last one I saw. I didn't see any after that.
Actually, I think there's like six. Now that I think about it,
I never saw those.
'Cause
There's
there's-
like the marked ones. There's one that's
yeah,
like
that's
called the
also
marked ones.
yeah. The marked
I never
ones
saw
is like
that.
a Mexican family living together, and
Never
then
saw that.
the next one is like they moved into the house that the second one was based off of,
Yeah.
and then it got really
They
confusing.
just ran out of ideas. You know?
Yeah, like me and my
Like,
mom really liked like the first three, and then we were watching the other ones. We were just kind of like, what is going on?
Hmm.
Like it just gets the same thing over and over again. Now, have you ever seen it's called Grave Encounters? The first Grave Encounters.
Mm-mm.
So sort of like same vibe, but they go to like a mental hospital, like they're like ghost hunters.
Oh,
I believe
dude, I want to do that so bad.
but like things go wrong and it's like 9 in the morning, but it's still dark out and they're like stuck in the building and they're like going insane.
See, that sounds like Blair Witch.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
So they copied it. They plagiarized.
No, Blair Witch, you never see the witch.
Yeah, and then the second one, and the
Yeah,
one that
the second
the
one,
most recent one. No, the most recent one because it takes place. It's the girl from the first one. It's like her brother is looking for her, and he grabs like
oh,
a group, and they go in there, and you actually see the witch at the end for a
oh,
split second.
that's what the new one's based off of.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
I
'cause
thought it was
shows,
a
like,
remake.
no, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
kind of like a sequel. There is a second one.
The second one's
is-
awful.
I never saw that, but I
It's
saw the
dude,
most
it's
recent one.
it
It's
looks
called,
like it could be on
the Blair
television.
Witch or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called like the Blair Witch, but it shows like when they're in the forest, like how scary it actually is. Because like all of a sudden they're like, "Wait a second, what's the date today?" And it's like been 3 days, but they haven't gone to sleep yet. Like, and they're like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, see, I like the
Pretty
first
badass.
one just because they don't show the witch, and it makes it even
Yeah.
scarier because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
But then people wanted to see the witch, and then the witch was just like some little girl, and it was boring.
I hate witches.
Yeah, would you
Yeah.
consider
Had an encounter with one recently.
really?
Yeah.
you want to tell the story, or is that traumatizing?
Nah, I'll leave it there. No, I don't think I will.
I'm gonna write a book on it later.
Yeah, I'll read a tell-all soon.
Now, did you like the new It movies?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they're good.
okay. Yeah, I liked them more than the original series. or
I don't know
whatever.
about the. I'm starting to see a trend. So like it started with Endgame and then with It 2,
Mhm.
3-hour movies.
Oh, too long.
Cool down here. All right. I don't
Yeah,
I don't get that time to
there's
sit
only
in a movie
certain
theater
there's
for
only
that long.
certain movies that need 3 hours, and that's for
Like
like
Endgame was okay because
yeah,
you had a lot to cover. You had a lot to break down.
yeah, like movies.
It you could have cut it down a little bit.
Yeah, like movies that are like big movies or like traditionally like are long.
Mhm.
Just leave them
Yeah.
alone. You don't need a long movie.
Don't
I
need it.
also don't really like sequels to movies.
No, that's it. Just shows and like remakes.
Yeah,
Everyone's remaking
I
things because
like a
they're running out of
good wrap
ideas.
up. Keep it as a wrap up, and then but I hate when they're like, but it continues, and then you're just like, come
Yeah.
on, come
Did you
on.
watch? Have you watched Cobra Kai yet?
I have not gone to that yet.
Oh my
You're like the fourth person who keeps asking me, like,
dude, I watched
seen it, and
it
I'm
because
just always like,
it came out on the first, like
mhm,
literally at midnight, and so I was in Idaho with my grandparents. So obviously I had to stay up, and I watched like the first 2 episodes like that night. So I was up
uh-huh,
pretty late, but and then I like slowly watched them as I was there, and then finished them on the way back.
mhm.
But and then I just watched it again with my parents because they needed to see it, and
Yeah.
it is good, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
It,
Like, I really want to see it.
and there's gonna be a season 4, and it's gonna be
Really?
amazing. Well, they set this whole season was a setup for what's to come.
Oh, okay.
It's also got my childhood crush as a star in the show.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, huh?
Yeah, you
Have you
know who it
slid
is?
in? I forget the name. You told me who it was.
Did I?
Yeah, you
We
told
talked
because I
about
looked.
this?
I think it was on the last pod or the pod before that. I looked it up.
Yeah, it's the girl from she's Holly Hills and Dire Wimpy Kid now.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I DM'd her a couple times on Instagram, but it must not gone through or something. I mean,
Does she play Daniel's daughter?
no, she plays the bad girl, like she plays the enemy girl.
Oh, she's a part of Cobra Kai. Dude, there's a
Yeah,
jacket that Johnny
yeah, the
wears in
red
the first.
jacket.
I want that jacket so bad.
Dude, get it for me.
Dude, in the first one where he's wearing that, I was like, that's a badass jacket, and I really
I
want it.
know, I know.
I think we talked about this before, but there's also like a part where they're like having the little scuffle, and he grabs the chick, and one of his friends goes, "Hit her, Johnny."
Yeah. See, that's the only thing about Cobra Kai is there's a lot of fight scenes, and it's just guy versus girl, just haymakers, dude, or drop kicks to the face, like. And I'm like, equality, baby.
Yeah, you see, I don't mind.
Doing it. They're showing it.
I don't mind scenes like that, but when it gets like sad, where it's like just like abusive, where it's just like beating the shit.
Yeah. Well, there's only like two like main karate girls,
Mm-hmm.
and they both kick ass. So like any
Yeah,
guy that fights them, like they end up kicking his
yeah. See, I
ass.
like that where
And
it's
then
just like
they start fighting each other, and then
yeah, where it's like
like a
an
rivalry.
equal battle. That's what I
Yeah.
like. But when it gets to just like, I don't know, I just am like, this is getting a little uncomfortable for me.
Hit her, Johnny. Punch her in the face.
That's like my favorite part of the movie because he just like, I think she like she like pushes him or something. And his friend's like, hit her, Johnny. Knock her out.
Knock her teeth out.
No mercy, Johnny.
No mercy. Strike first, strike hard.
Dude, when he breaks the leg in the first one, when he
You want to be? I'll be honest here.
Mhm.
Haven't seen the full first one or the second one or the third.
I only like the first one, so the first one's the only one I watch.
I've seen the fight scene in the first one.
You've never, so you didn't. Oh, so I mean, it was a part of the fight scene.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't break it though. It was like a bruise.
No, he
didn't
broke
break
it. The story is he broke it.
Nah.
I mean, it was a little
Not
weird
buying
that he
it.
was. That's why he does the crane because his leg's broken.
Yeah, it was bruised. He had a contusion.
Yeah, it is a little weird because it's like all he does is like stumble off, and he's like, he broke my leg, and he's like, go for the crane.
He's like, crane it.
Yeah, dude, can you imagine the pain that he lands on that leg with after he does the crane?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
I
that's
would
all
be in
BS. It's
tears.
just a
I would
bruise.
be like crying if I had to put all my weight on that leg after I just did that.
Yeah, the only problem I have with Cobra Kai is that guy Ralph Macchio. um he's like this karate galore and like he's badass, but he's like so small and like his fight scenes aren't very good, like because he's like not an expert fighter. So it's
Yeah.
like I have a hard time believing that these people he's beating these people's asses.
Yeah, I was like a little. It was a little believer. Like it believed more when he was a kid because he was like, oh, he's not
Yeah, I
supposed to
was
be
like,
experienced. And then you're just like watching him as an older man, being
no,
like,
he's like the same size as an older man,
yeah.
just a little older, and he's still
Is
beating these guys' asses.
is the guy who plays Johnny? Is he like a martial arts person
I think
in
he
like
has
real
like
life?
I think he has like a green belt in some sort of martial art. So
Hmm.
he's like decent. Like
Yeah,
he's not like a professional, but
yeah, he
not a
knows like
rook.
the like. Yeah, I like stuff like that
He
where they
looks fine.
cast
He
that.
looks fine. Yeah, he looks good when he does like all of his moves. It looks like.
Yeah, because basically karate, some of karate is just basically kind of like pretend motions for competitions.
Yeah, I looked up a karate fight, like a karate tournament the other
Hmm.
day, like a professional karate tournament. Not as exciting as
No, it's just
these
like
TV shows.
yeah, it's just like getting the moments, like the movements
First of all,
down and
they're
stuff.
wearing gloves and they're wearing like boots to kick
Hmm.
people in. I'm like, where's the bare skin? I want the knuckles.
Yeah, I think like
And there's no like flying kicks that they're taking to the face, and there's none of that. I was like, this is boring.
yeah, karate is like a style that I think has gotten like exposed recently to where they're like, if you're gonna do something, do like judo or jujitsu or like yeah, basically anything like that. Which like the different fighting styles are, it's kind of interesting.
There's a lot of them. Lots of
Yeah,
them.
like how like jujitsu is like for the smaller man.
Yeah.
It's basically
Yeah, kind of.
yeah, it's basically like defense. Like
Yeah.
some of the
I
moves,
mean, it's most all of it's self defense.
yeah, most of the moves, it's not like if you want to, like if you're in like what am I trying to say? If you're in like a position
Into
where you're
that, there,
getting
chief.
attacked, where you're like getting
Yeah,
attacked,
self
like
defense.
yeah, being like, and like if you're in a situation where somebody has you on the ground, which if
Yeah,
somebody
self
really wants to
defense.
destroy you, they're not going to be just being like, I got you.
Yeah.
Somebody mugs you. Could you imagine that? Just hold you down, being like, I got you now. Pins you on the
Yeah, let me
ground.
get
Give
you
me
in a
your wallet.
chokehold. Yeah. Good thing I've trained for this. I was gonna do boxing. I was gonna do the boxing because we have a boxing gym in
Mm.
town. I was gonna do it. And the day I was gonna go in is when it was like the pandemic really
Yeah.
hit. Everything shut down. I was like,
Yeah, dude.
never mind.
Yeah, like I wanted to get into jujitsu and then everything got shut down.
I've been invited multiple times to go do jiu-jitsu. I want to, but I was like, I don't. It's kind of unsanitary right now.
Yeah, right now it's a
I want
little.
to roll around with some men on the ground.
Yeah, you're
sweaty and
playing a
breathe all
risky
over each
game.
other. Yeah, but like I'm totally down to do it. Like, but yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
one of
also
those
don't want
things.
to get. I also know if I go in there, I'm gonna lose to some like 150-pound kid, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
it's just
pissed
gonna
because
make
he's
you
gonna
mad.
because he has the experience, and I'm gonna be really pissed.
That's how it was when I was doing wrestling. We would have like sparring at the beginning of class. I know what you're thinking, but because when I came from, it was like most of like it was basically self defense. Like if somebody becomes a psycho in the ring and just tries to like destroy you, and so there was like legitimate wrestlers in there. And this kid who was like a state champion, I had to go against 160 pounds. Dude, this kid was doing such weird shit. He was like, I got him in like a chokehold, and then that's when I realized you should wrap your legs around somebody if you have him on the ground. Because
Hey,
all he
hold
did
on.
was
I thought wrestling was fake. Why are you doing chokeholds and stuff?
okay. So this is I just explained it for you. So in case somebody, because there are guys in the business of wrestling who will take things too far and they will destroy you, because
Oh, I'd be that guy.
there's a thing called kayfabe. So when you're out in the crowd, you got to keep kayfabe because you can't let the audience know, in on the secret. So what happens is some of these guys will take things a little too far, and so it was like a lot of them have to learn self defense, and so that was the whole point of the class. But yeah, this little guy was just running running circles around me.
Is there
Dude.
footage? Is there footage of you at wrestling camp?
No,
If
thank
there
God.
is, I would pay a large amount of money to watch this go down.
Hey man, I don't mean to brag, but I was pretty good.
Why aren't you on WWE? Where's the SmackDown Raw? I want to see you on a tag team with a mask on,
Just wearing a
a
mask.
mask and a cape, with no shirt, and then
come out of the crowd.
High leather boots.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, I would pay so much money to watch that. Oh,
Dude, I like, yeah. And then I realized I was just like, I'm glad the pandemic happened because I realized I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. It was just like I like the
go
history
do real
of it.
wrestling. Go get in like UFC stuff where
Well, you
where
know,
it's be or be kill.
you know how it started, right?
Mm-mm.
So it was
The
a car.
pandemic?
No,
China.
yeah, I know. Conspiracy
I know.
podcast.
Trust me, it's that bat, man.
It started with these like pro chain wrestling. They would come in, and then when they were like a circus, like it was basically like a circus. So what they would do is they'd be like in agreement, do all of the chain moves, and then they would finish a match like that. And then it started building up to where it was like, oh well, we can have like good guys, bad guys, stuff like that, and then just evolved into what it is today.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like these grown ass hairy men who were chain wrestling, which I like chain wrestling. That's what I've gotten into.
Wrestle with chains.
Jesus Christ.
I get it.
Do
I'm on board. I get it.
I have to explain what chain wrestling is?
No, I got it.
It's basically just holds and submission, basically.
I want to see you coming off the top deck on an elbow.
You realize what I bet? Chain wrestling is an actual, it's a actual like competition.
No,
You've never heard of
already
chain,
a winner. No,
You've never heard of chain wrestling.
not buying it. Don't try to fool me.
Please, for the love of God.
I was already fooled once about
when you're 9.
I was already fooled. I'm not gonna get fooled again.
Look up chain wrestling. It's basic. It's like most of the UFC fighters have a chain wrestling background.
Nah, not buying it.
And I'm explaining. It is chain wrestling. You've never heard of that.
Won't fall for it. You can't get me.
Don't you watch UFC?
I don't pay for it.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've already had that discussion.
I either stream it or wait until after the fight and then watch on YouTube.
Watch the highlights.
Yeah,
the big moments.
Yeah, I don't want to watch them like grapple for a while. I want to see the big hits.
I think what was it? My uncle showed me how he was like, "This is how I pirated it." And he showed me. He's like, "Simple as that," and it was like all these like weird like programs that you had to do, and I was like, "I can't follow this."
Yeah, no, I usually just go I go on Twitter. I'm like UFC whatever link, and then someone usually has.
Dude, you gotta be careful with those.
Why?
You're gonna get a virus or something.
On my Android, not possible, man.
Very possible.
Indestructible.
Nothing's getting through this bad boy.
Nothing's getting through this protection.
Well,
what time are we at here?
We're at 48, pal.
Reed, where can they contact you, or where can they discover you?
Where do you live?
I'm basically asking what's your contact information?
Where's your whereabouts? You can follow me at Instagram at Reed Piercy. You can follow my other podcast, Not Box Mountain Podcast, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Where can we find you, Justin?
Why, thank you for asking. You can follow me, JJ_man_20, Instagram, Twitter. Follow this show or this podcast at the show _ with JR. I always mess that up. With JR.
R. There you go.
Just Junior. On Instagram. Follow Houlihan Studios on Instagram and on YouTube. Like and subscribe that channel. It's gonna be some videos soon.
And follow him on Twitter for some controversial tweets.
Yeah, very controversial. Big into the
Spirit just
I like to fuel the fire, but and then just back out and wait for the arguments to start brewing in the comments.
dude, it's sad because like everything I tweet now, I'm just always like, is this worded right? Like nobody's gonna take this the wrong way, right?
That's why I don't tweet. I usually just
Dude,
post a picture of like me or my
Twitter's
niece.
weird.
Get some likes.
Twitter's really weird.
I'm trying to, I'm trying to post a picture. Like, I'm like, oh, this is me and my niece. And then I'm waiting for someone to DM me like, hey, you're kind of cute. And I'm like, oh, thanks. And then all of a sudden, here's my
Connection.
New Year's kiss.
Oh, perfect.
Well, we can wrap this up, Reed. It's been fun, and we'll see you guys next time.